I'm crossing 1,000-foot beam and I'm not looking down. I don't think you should either. Alright. Basically, I made a video last week and I didn't really, when I made the video, I made it very optimistic. I made it seem like everything couldn't fail. There was no risk. And that is not completely true. There is risk in everything. Anything could go wrong in anybody's life. And I'm not immune to that. I am not an exception to that in my life. Anything could go wrong for anybody, right? I'm trying to do my best to acknowledge these risks in this video. However, after this video, I'm going back to do not look at them. But basically, I'm crossing 1,000-foot beam in the air, and I'm not looking down because it's like, for what? I already know that things could go wrong. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like I already know it could happen. Anything could happen. I want to keep looking forward. I want to keep going forward, and I feel as though you should too. Well, basically, my last video was about how I quit my job like a month and a half ago. I'm happy with that decision. I've been having the time to make new opportunities. I'm going to Florida tonight. Well, basically almost tomorrow morning, but it's kind of like tonight. I have an opportunity over there in Florida. Okay, all right, I'm chill. I have an opportunity over there in Florida, and I also get to spend time and hang out with my family. And I'm going to spend a couple of dollars in Florida. Honestly, not nothing crazy, but I am going to enjoy my time with my family a little bit, and I'm going to have money to navigate and see if I can make what I think I can make happen, have control over it. So notice these situations are uncertain. I don't really know if it's going to work out all the way. However, I'm going to keep looking forward as I walk this beam. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make sure I show up. I'm gonna make sure I look presentable. I do the best that I could do. And hope that it all works out. And if it doesn't, then I still good because I got to hang out with my family. I got to go to Florida for a week. And I will still be in a similar situation that I am now. I'm crossing my 1,000-foot beam and I'm not looking down. So even if it did fail, I'll still be good. I actually be a little better because I benefited from the situation. I got to hang out with my family. So I'm fine because I have a net under my beam, but I don't even need the net because I'm going forward, if that makes sense. I'm not rich. I just I guess I'm confident on what's gonna go on, and I'm happy with my decision. And I guess there's a that's a rich feeling right there. I'm confident in my decision, and I'm just gonna move forward. And I think you should too. There's risk in anything that we do, but it's all about being smart about it. I have everything set up so nice for me. My finances are optimized, like I said, touched on the last video. It don't cost me too much to live. I have different opportunity lanes of income. One slows down, I still have others. I don't rely on one a job. I guess there's two sides. I've been watching YouTube videos where people say stick with your job even if you hate it, and here's why. And I'll be watching videos leave your job and do this instead. And I understand that both sides aren't for everybody. And I feel as though that the riskier side would be leaving your job. My last video, I don't know if I said this or I left my job like a month and a half ago. I probably did already say it. It could be riskier, but if you have your things organized and everything correlates with itself, I think you'll be fine. I have a friend, right, that kind of lives a similar lifestyle to me, and he's doing much more better. and he's actually one of the people I work with and doing these daily gigs, and like you know he kind of like, let's say, he works when he wants. Consistently though. He works for himself. Let me not say he works when he wants, but he kind of does work when he wants. But he works for himself. Um, and the jobs that he do pay very good, shall I say? So where my strength and my safety net is that I don't depend on one thing, right? And I think he doesn't neither. And he owns a lot of nice stuff. He lives in a beautiful place. You know what I'm trying to say. And I'm happy to made that friendship. So one thing that I'm happy about is how everything is kind of correlating with everything. Um, I have my finances. It don't cost me that much to live. I have money coming in. I have friendships of genuine people that want to see me good, and I have opportunities. I have a lot of things lined up. I have opportunities in different places. I have a lot of things lined up. So it's like, if I was to look at my life, I have more possibilities than risk. And I feel as though you do too. If you could see it, or if you don't, you could you could um you could create it by working consistently. Small wins add up. Working on yourself, um, and just doing things that bring you. I want to say power, but I also want to say growth. I want to say growth. Do things that make you growth, even if it's so small that it's like a sand grain or rice grain. It all adds up. Um, it don't make no sense for me to look down, and it probably don't make no sense for you to look down either, because like we kind of know the risk of our lives. We know what would happen if you know what I'm trying to say, and then let's not hyper focus on that. Let's keep moving forward. And it's a good realization. I saw this post, right, and it's about a guy working in a warehouse that passed away. And when he passed away, he was on the floor, right, and everybody wanted to help him, or everybody wanted kind of like gather around, and like it's a crazy moment. Somebody passed away. Your coworker just passed away right there on the floor, and they told everybody in the warehouse to keep working. um, they made like a bag on the body and a little caution tape, told him to like work around them. And God bless that person. But I'm thinking, if I passed away at a warehouse job, how would I feel? Um, I don't think I feel valued, and I know. So that kind of highlights a reason why I decided to like manage my own life. You know what I'm trying to say? Even if it doesn't feel as secure or safe as a weekly check. And it's more uncertain on this side. It's uncertain. I don't know if I'm gonna make money tomorrow, or how much would I make. I know I will make money, but I don't know. It could be a day that I don't, but the next day I could make two, three, four times. You know what I'm trying to say though. So it's like, but I'm so I don't. My finances don't bleed that much, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'll buy some t-shirts. I'll buy something small, you know, but I won't do that a lot. And my rent is cheap, and my bills is fair. They're getting cheaper. Um, I'm doing what I got to do on that part, but everything is fine. I just wanted to really touch on that last video, because I didn't say there would be any risk of it, and I don't want somebody to see my video and be like, "Hey, man, this guy, he's good, but he's kind of ignorant to the fact that he don't think anything could go wrong." But it's just because if one thing went wrong, I'll still be all right, if that makes sense. But I do have to move carefully until I get to a safer place. Right now, if everything was to slow down for me, I could still pay my rent for a few months. So that's cool. And I'll have a few months to really figure out what I want to do before I hit a point where it's like I have to do this. I guess those are the risks. But everything has risk in life. Everything is uncertain. It's really like taking control of it. Before I keep babbling on, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy your day. I just had to really say that. It's really been on my mind.